table.
Oh, shit. Hello and welcome everybody to happening number 29. Oh, I might have I muted? Oh no, I think we're good. Oh no, I just muted in our headphones so we didn't go insane.
Yeah.
Good to see everybody. How are we freaking doing? Hopefully you can both see and hear us. That'd be always a bonus. I've got a friend, I've got a co-pilot today. This is Ben McGugan. How are you, Ben?
Excellent, mate. Lovely to be here.
I've got a look at that Chiron for you.
Oh!
Oh fuck! It's in the wrong. It's where I am.
Oh, unbelievable.
It's all right.
Hang on. That's
That's
me.
Yeah. And I think even we might have access to a little tunage. Yeah, this is. See, I just thought it'd be nice to create a bit of a mood, a bit of a vibe.
Party vibe.
Zero cool sunglasses. I mean, I hope that is a Hackers reference. Have you ever seen that movie?
No, I haven't.
It's
iconic, right?
Yeah, it is. I hate people who are like, you got to see this movie though. You know, eat shit. You don't need to do anything.
You don't need to do.
Live your life.
You can watch one movie for the rest of your life. It doesn't matter.
If you want to do that, that's entirely up to you. It is your choice. Folks, this is the 29th happening, and it's all about the tables. So this kicked off a few weeks ago when I dared to pose the question, what's better, tables or horses? And tables won by about, from memory, 70 to 30% cut up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was strong.
That's...
Or did you think it would be like tighter or less tight or what? Did you think tables would run away with it?
I thought horses were going to win. I just, you know, I'm obviously on the tables episode and happy to be here.
Yeah.
I'm not a table expert. I'm a table enthusiast.
We're all table experts in a way though, because we've all been rocking around using tables, experiencing tables, thinking about tables, even if we don't realize it since we were born, you know?
Yeah, well, there's a 10,000 hour rule. I've spent 10,000 hours on a table.
Then you're a bona fide master.
Yeah.
You're an expert. I have been doing a little table research.
Oh yeah?
The earliest tables that I could come across were in ancient Egypt, 2500 BC. They were made out of alabaster, a thing I'm still not sure what it is. I know what the colour is, but...
Alabaster? No.
Just white. It was just made out of pure white. I don't
Stone
know.
of some kind.
I don't know. Ben McGugan, thank you so much for coming.
Pleasure.
As a co-host. This is going to be fun. It's going to be real nice and chill.
I'm excited to see what we have on the show.
Mate.
Long-time patron, first-time co-host.
We've got a lot of cool shit coming up.
Hell yeah, baby. Let's do it.
Mark is into the table intro. AJ has been sleeping on tables far too long, figuratively. Yeah, these are the important discussions that we need to have during the episode, actually. I don't want to blow my load too early, but like, is a bed not just a kind of a table that we sleep on?
Gosh. Holy shit, dude. Fuck.
I don't want to blow your mind too early.
Damn.
But these are the questions I'm going to be throwing at you.
Okay.
Also, when does a desk become a table? Are they mutually exclusive?
Yeah. I mean, I've seen tables with drawers, right? Is that a desk?
We'll get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
I think this warrants some full-on discussion, but we'll get to some business first. Primarily, we've got to check in on how the albatross are going.
Of course.
So let's have a look at the... Oh, right. Let's get them up on screen, eh? Do you think it's kind of denigrating to refer to a horse as a table, though? You know? Just because it's got the ability to carry stuff. We're getting back to the tables versus horses question, which I feel like we've already...
Sorry, we've covered that.
photo of some wildlife. You love to see it. Your audio stops whenever you show something different on screen. Oh, that's bad. Can't hear you when the live stream is on. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, oh, fuck, I think I know why that's the case. Yeah, I might have to flick some buttons and figure that out.
The commentary on their eels was fucking brilliant as well, so I'm really sorry I missed out on that.
Oh, that is no lie, actually. Let me see if I can just flip. Okay, hopefully you can still hear us right now. That might do it. Tim, the audio disappears. We just come back for hilariously zero context anecdote about tables. Yeah, mate. Some of the gold's going to happen on here. Some of the gold's going to happen off here. The important thing is that we get a second look at these fucking fabulous eels. Ben was just saying that he kind of identifies as them.
Yeah, no, I can see this for me. I could chill with these eels.
Yeah, dude.
If they would accept me.
Do you reckon they would? Do you think you could fit in with them?
Yeah, I mean, there's those people that like feed baby penguins and stuff with the little gloves.
Yeah.
You know? I reckon if you're eely enough, they'll accept you.
Yeah. I think like other creatures aren't as asshole-ish as human beings are. I think we're overly selective. You know? And we don't need to be, guys.
No.
We could be more accepting.
We could be more like eels.
We should be, I think, more like the eels for sure. Well, I'm kind of, to be honest, because no one could hear us, I want to go back to the Albatross live cam just to see if we can like catch a glimpse of them.
That'd be cool.
Because it hasn't happened yet. I set up a couple of weeks ago, Ben, a what I was calling rat cam to look for rodents in my compost bin. Because they've gotten quite good. They've dug some tunnels out, and they're stealing food from under the fence that protects the rest of the compost. So they tunnel in like a regular Shawshank Redemption, grab some food, and then fuck off back to the fam. And we had a bit of a flat chat about it, and it was floated that we'd need to sort out these rodents. And I was like, man, I just feel like they've earned it.
They've really worked for and they just live in their lives, don't they? That's what they do. You can't punish them for that.
No. They're doing what we would do.
Yeah.
You know? Can't kill something for reacting the way that I would.
Exactly.
Renee is positing the possibility that the eels have human legs, because we can't see what's under the sand, obviously. That would thrill and terrify me.
I would love that.
A couple of gams.
If they just popped out whenever they saw food and just like, yeah, absolute mad lads. Look, that would be. I mean, we have no idea what's going on underneath there.
Yeah.
That could be one creature pretending to be several eels.
Some sort of super organism.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, man, is what it is. Ben, I'd like to just kick off the show by getting your thoughts and feelings about tables. And I'm putting you on the spot because I actually didn't warn you about this whatsoever, or anything about what's on the show.
No, this is all.
But it's live, baby. I don't even know what's on the show. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
The show is just what it is. How do you feel about tables?
I mean, I'm someone who eats on the couch.
Yep.
You know, plate on my lap. So the utility of tables isn't what necessarily. When you say tables, that's not what comes to mind. When you say tables to me, I think pro wrestling. I think pro wrestling tables. I think going through tables.
Oh shit.
You know.
Table.
That's coming up later on. That's a little tease.
Beautiful.
I literally don't know how to not get it to do that. So like people going through tables.
Yeah. You
pretty
watching pro
violent.
wrestling? Yeah, it's violent, and the tables are like soft wood, so it's gimmicked in a way to make it easier, but
Totally.
it still sucks.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's
but
no way it doesn't suck.
It's just the idea of putting someone through a table that gets me. Not just the act of what the wrestlers are doing, but it's like, hey, check this out. We're going to create a goof where it looks like we're putting someone through a table. It's like, well, why do that? Why not do a goof where it looks like you're gifting someone a table? You know what I mean?
That's interesting. I've never thought about a wrestler.
It's less compelling.
Whose whole character is based around
Presents.
gift giving.
Imagine that if there was a Santa Claus character in the WWE.
I like it.
But it wasn't the Santa, it was like Santa's helper.
Yeah.
So he would come out with this big sack, and like sometimes it would be, your gift would be whoop ass.
Yeah.
And he would just fucking straight up murder you.
I see that very much. Let me reach into my sack, and he just bah!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
It works, right?
It's great. It's perfect.
It'd be a powerful move. He could have a finisher where he like puts you into a gift box,
Like he wraps you up.
wraps you up, folds you, and puts you inside a box.
It's a submission hold where he uses ribbons
Yeah,
and ties you up, and you have to tap out.
that'd be awesome.
Hell yeah.
I reckon that'd work. That's a good pitch for the good people at the WWE. Is Vince McMahon still the like chief guy there?
Yeah, and he's absolutely mad.
Yeah, he strikes me as like one of the most insane people
He really
on
is.
earth in a way.
He really is.
And
what,
he's quite
70?
old.
He's in his mid 70s now, I think. Still going around. Still built like a brick shithouse.
Was he a wrestler himself? What's his situation?
So he never trained to be a wrestler, I don't think, but he has wrestled matches in the past, so he can do bits and bobs. He has a particular kind of madness where sometimes it's just brilliant. Like one time, his real life wife,
Who is now the like head of the Small Business Bureau? Or something.
in the Trump administration,
Yeah.
which is so bizarre that this person who puts on shows where people pretend to fight is now involved in that. She got up. She'd been Vince McMahon had been drugging her for months and months and months because he was a baddie.
What?
And in the middle of the match, she gets up, and the crowd's going nuts, and she just hoofs him in the balls.
Whoa.
And it's brilliant.
It's heavy.
I know. It's,
Why was he drugging his wife?
because he's a bad dude. He wanted to, just really, really bad stuff. He was making out with this other woman called Trish Stratus the whole time in front of his drugged wife.
This is fucked up, man.
It's so
Cancel
bizarre.
Vince McMahon, surely.
I
Surely his
know.
time has come.
Yeah.
Hey, it is 4:20. That's very observant. And would that I had the implements. Did I bring it in? No, fuck. I might have to grab it when I grab a video, but I will certainly be celebrating 420 today. Shout out to Lookup Tables, the real programming MVP. I'm actually using a lookup table right now. Do you know what these are, Ben?
No idea.
It's commonly referred to as a LUT, and it's like in filming. You shoot it. Can you see on that screen there on the camera how it's all like quite grey? It's quite a
Okay.
grey looking, dull looking image.
Yeah.
So that's like called shooting log, and it's how you retain the maximum amount of information. Because if you don't shoot in log, when you shoot like something that's real bright, it'll just kind of fuck out when it gets to the white bits,
Okay.
and there's no way to fix it because it just can't capture that information. Or conversely, if things are too dark, you like lose all that detail too. But if you shoot everything real flat, then you apply a LUT afterwards, and you can fuck with the colours heaps. It just gives you more to work with.
This is important information. As you
I think
know,
it is.
I'm going to start doing videos, so I need to learn all of this stuff.
You don't need to learn about LUTs.
Probably not, right?
AJ, I think, is thrilled to see that we're chatting about LUTs. Lookup tables are a type of table, and this is all about table chat. Let's talk about table sports briefly, my friend. We've got beer pong, table tennis, arguably chess, but I was wondering about this. Is that does that have to be a table sport? Because you can get magnetic chess.
Surely it is. Like, magnetic chess is like the mini golf to golf. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah, dude, I don't. What? Chess is...
magnetic chess isn't really chess.
I see what you're saying.
Mini golf isn't really golf. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
I explained it poorly. But, yes, like, here's another one. Board games and, like, D&D, they're all referred to as, like, tabletop games.
Absolutely. Yes. Do you fuck with Dungeons and Dragons or
Hell
any
yeah.
other tabletop game?
I fuck with Dungeons and Dragons.
Do you?
I don't do board games so much, but I like Dungeons and Dragons.
Do you fuck with it in a serious way? I didn't know this
No.
about you. This is new information. Come join me. Get in
sorry.
nice and tight in this beautiful shot.
Sorry.
Look at us, a couple of pals hanging out too close, but it looks alright because on
That's
video it's all different.
The important thing is we look great.
I think we do look good. I think the glasses were a worthwhile addition.
Absolutely.
Are you advanced enough in D&D to be like a dungeon master?
I am the most advanced in my friend group. That
Yes.
doesn't mean that I am
Oi.
good enough. So I end up DMing most of the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it gets very silly.
I fucking love that for you, dude.
Yeah.
I love that for you. Hey, while we're chatting, I'm just going to drop a we're going to play a little quiz game, folks. So if you're not already and you'd like to play... Oh, actually, I kind of fucked this up last time because I didn't realize, but like multiple people can jump on Google Hangouts. And I don't know if I can change that setting. Maybe I can I initiate a... This is something I probably should have investigated before I went live, like right now. Because what I want to do is just drop a link in. And then people can just jump over. But there's no lobby facility, so I don't fucking know what's going to happen. Anyway, look, guys, I'm going to drop a link in the chat. Come in, just all of you agree for one person to come in. And we're going to play a dope little
do a vote
game.
amongst yourselves.
Sort of out amongst you. Now, someone just jump in and I'll like... maybe what I'll do is the first person who comes in, I'll send you a different secret link. That works, eh?
Yeah, that's good.
Does that kind of work?
You jump in the pool and then, yeah.
That's effectively how I did it last time. And you're going to be participating in the quiz, which went sensationally last episode when we were doing the horses. Someone stormed it. I think we had about 11 questions last time and someone got something like 7 of them right, so it was a good time.
Very well done.
Yeah, who knows if this is going to work, eh? Who knows if this is going to work? But that's cool. Dungeons and Dragons, you play, you DM. Are you any good at chess?
No, not really.
That's good 'cause it's arguably not a table game.
Yeah.
So,
are you good at chess?
No. I can play though.
I can play.
And that's something, you know what I mean?
Do you fuck with DM?
I have
DM
no need to be good at chess, but I definitely need to know how to play it, you know? That's all I'm after. Dungeons and Dragons I have played precisely once. I had a good time. It didn't capture me. It didn't grab me by the short and curlies. You know?
It's not for everyone.
It's not for everyone, in spite of what people say. I don't think anyone's claiming that Dungeons and Dragons is a mass market kind of operation. Hey, so jump in that link, someone. Oh, there we go. Someone's in here. Oh,
hello.
Where are we? Can you put whoever's there? Oh, hello, person. Do you have headphones you might be able to chuck on? Otherwise, it's going to be a pretty insane. Oh my God, there's so many people. We got
crap.
Tyler. We got. Oh, Hennessy's here. This is sick. I'm just going to add everyone.
Everyone's in it.
It's a party call. I'm going to put everyone in.
Hell yeah.
But Tyler, chuck some headphones in. Hennessy, if you haven't, please do the same. And let's get this fucking party call going. Love this for us. This is sick as hell. This won't work when we blow up and get a ton more viewers, which I anticipate being,
when it gets huge.
Any day now. It's going to get too big for me to just send out random fucking random invites. Oh shit, is this going to work, do we think, Ben? I got faith.
I have faith, and I have no idea what you're doing, so yes.
Oh yeah, I got to put this on screen, eh? Let me flip that over. Let me take the Ben McGugan bit off as well. Folks, we got Hennessy in the chat. We got Tyler in the chat. We live.
Oh,
it should flip between your two video when you talk. So Hennessy, how are you?
I'm fucking good, mate. How are you?
Fucking awesome, dude. Why can't I want you to come up on the screen? There we go. Maybe I need to click you on. Dude, have you had a haircut or something? I can't believe all that volume's hiding under that beanie.
Oh, dude, it looks terrible. Wait.
Ah, here today, gone also today.
Yep.
It doesn't look terrible though.
She's all gone. How are you? What's been happening?
I'm doing all right. We're just doing the 29th happening. We're chatting about tables. It's very nice to see you.
It's lovely to see you.
Have you caught Hennessy's bit before Hair Today Gone Tomorrow, where she hides a number of objects in her hair? And
I didn't recognise you.
This is Hennessy.
Oh,
Hennessy,
wow.
This is Ben McGugan, very funny comedian here in Auckland.
Hello,
nice
lovely to meet you.
Are you at your world famous flat in Dunedin at the moment, Hennessy?
I am. This exposed brick, baby.
Shit,
it's
yeah.
pretty.
I've seen that wall. I've touched that wall. What was that? Happening 25 or something like that?
I think so, yeah.
It was a fucking good time. You staying warm down there? You going okay?
It's fucking cold, mate. It's so chilly. But, I mean, what can you do? You pay for the lifestyle.
It's so true. I'm going to bring Tyler on screen now because it's important we have a chat to him. How are you, bud?
Yeah, good, thanks. Self? How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Tyler, thank you for asking. I'm doing pretty well. Ask Ben how he's doing.
Ben, how you doing?
Terrible. No, I'm great as well.
fine.
Thank you, Tyler. Are
Nice
you
to meet
good?
Yeah, man. Hello, Hennessy. Nice to meet you too.
Hello, lovely to meet you, Tyler.
Yeah, I love your work. It's the hiding of the stuff. It's mean. It's
Thank
mean.
you.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
It's
no.
okay.
Did
Yeah.
you get all the stuff out, Hennessy, or just like weeks later would you find stuff in there?
I actually, when I went to go get my hair cut the other day, Michael, my wonderful hairdresser, found like 2/3 of a gummy snake from an outtake of Here Today, Gone Tomorrow that I was gonna film. And it didn't make the cut. The video didn't work, so I found just like half a gummy snake that had also been chewed up. And
Oh my god.
I would have tried to film that like 2 weeks after I went and got my haircut. So yeah,
That's
that was
brilliant.
that was a fun story to explain to him.
Can we get a fucking F in the chat for Hennessy's dignity with the hairdresser? Because that story was epic. That elicited a genuine Jesus Christ from
Well-
Tyler. That was like an involuntary,
You
sympathetic.
can't lose dignity if you had none to begin with, though. So it's fine.
True words have never been spoken.
F for the gummy snake.
I'm going to play a game with both of you guys. How does that
Good.
sound?
Yeah, good,
Yeah,
let's do it.
sick.
Right.
Fantastic. All right. I'm coordinating a lot of windows here. There's a lot of alt tabbing going on. All right. What's going to happen then is you're both going to get buzzers. So I'll ask the question, and then whoever wants to answer it first will buzz in.
Okay.
Your buzzer is you shouting the word table.
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
So can I just test the buzzers, Hennessy, first? Can I hear your buzzer?
Table.
And Tyler, can I hear your buzzer?
Table.
They're good buzzers.
They're fantastic.
Do you want to read the first question, Ben?
Sure.
It's this one right here.
Okay. Question 1. How many points do you need to win a game of table tennis?
This is a multi-choice, so hold on for a second. Your options are 3, 7, 11, 21.
Table.
Table.
Ah, Hennessy got in there.
Is it
just-
21?
Oh, hold on, I've got a button for this.
Doble.
That's incorrect, I'm afraid, Hennessy. So, Tyler, now it goes to you if you want to have a crack at it.
7.
I got a button for this, hold on.
Doble.
No, I'm afraid you're both incorrect.
No.
The answer is 11. 11 points to win a game of table tennis. Ben, could you maybe... We're just going to keep score somehow.
Okay, yeah.
Could you do... Oh, could
I'll
you
do
do that on
that.
your phone?
I'll do that, I'll
Is
do
that
that.
something? Yes, sweet. So
No
right
wall.
now, and this is quite complicated, the scores are 0, but then also another 0.
Okay. I
Okay?
think I can manage that.
Got it. Understand.
Okay. Okay, your second question, folks. Hands on buzzers, which are just the word table. What is the first element on the periodic table?
Table.
Oh, Hennessy again.
Hydrogen.
Oh, I got a button for this, hold on.
Table.
You're absolutely correct.
Oh!
It is indeed. Yeah, well done, mate. Did you do chemistry? High school?
Yeah.
Did you ace it?
No, I failed level 3 chemistry.
Level 3 is pretty advanced, though.
Yeah. fuck
That's
it.
when you're getting into your Walter White sort of territory. You can get away with year 12 chem. I don't know how to turn it on the like auto thing, so we're going to look at Tyler for a bit 'cause we've been looking at Hennessy. Oh yeah. Oh shit.
What?
Did I? Oh no, we're good. I think we're okay.
Can I
Fuck me.
interject and say you're all looking wonderful? Like, Tyler, your jumper is very, very fashionable. And same with you both. I like
Yeah.
the zip up. It's very cool.
Hennessy, that's so kind. You're also looking rad as hell. This is a actually should probably get a little.
Give
This
the
is
people
the-
a show.
This is what's going on with me. This is from my brother who lives in London, and he sent this over to me. And I won't lie, it is a perfect fit on me, but it looks quite chavvy. So there's just not a lot of occasions where I can wear it, you know.
It looks London as fuck. Like,
Doesn't it?
yeah.
Don't I look like I'm about to sell you like a cell phone that I stole though?
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Your third question, folks. Times table. What's 9 times 8?
Tyler. Ah,
Tyler's
fuck,
there first.
Fuck.
Yep.
Table. 18. 144?
9 times 8?
Yeah, is it that?
I'm afraid
Doble.
that's incorrect.
Right.
Table.
Yeah, go on then, Hennessy.
72.
I got a button for this.
Table.
Yeah, dude.
Ooh.
Well done, you. Does anyone know how? Oh, fucking, there we go. I don't know. I can't make it like automatically bring you up when you talk. I don't know how to do that. So if anyone knows that on YouTube, let me know. But right now, the scores are, what are they?
2 for Hennessy, 0 for Tyler.
Fuck.
Dude, we got so many questions left. We got like 6 left.
Ooh.
It's all good.
Sick.
Don't even worry about it.
Okay. Doesn't matter.
World famous comedian Ben McGugan, would you like to read the next question, which is here?
4. Okay. Question 4. True or false? A table must have 4 legs to be considered a chair.
A table.
A table? 3-legged table is technically a flat-headed tripod.
Table.
Tyler.
False.
Table.
You're absolutely correct, Tyler.
Oh, no.
So let's. I'm just going to flip over so we can get a shot of you. Victorious. There we go. The double sharkers. The man is happy.
Man, that is a hell of a sweater too.
It is a good sweater. That's no. You're quite right, Tyler. That's something that I completely made up. Tables can have as few legs as 1, or as many as infinity.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Isn't
Just
it?
Be a big table.
An incredible fact. Your 5th question, folks. In Disney's original animated Beauty and the Beast, who voiced the anthropomorphized table?
Table.
Tyler.
Was it Sir Ian McKellen?
Doble.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. Which means, Hennessy, you get a free hit at the question.
I have absolutely no idea, so I'm just gonna do a wild card Danny DeVito because he was the first person that popped into my head.
Doble.
We all love Danny DeVito, but I'm afraid that's not the correct answer. This was a trick question. No one voiced the table. Tragically, the table did not sing nor speak.
Boo.
They had fucking candlesticks. They had teacups. I think a saucer may have been in the mix, singing and dancing around. But the fucking table was left out in the cold, unable to speak its truth.
Huh. Lame. Poor table. Oh.
I agree.
Oh.
We'll just quickly update the scoreboard there with Ben McGugan.
It is 1 for Tyler, 2 for Hennessy.
Wee-hee.
It's anybody's game.
It truly is. Your 6th question. In which country would you find Table Mountain?
Table.
Tyler.
Is it in the United States of America?
Doble.
I'm afraid that's incorrect.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh. What else?
Sorry for your loss, Tyler. Now we're going to go over to Hennessy and see if she can get it.
Again, absolute wild card. I'm gonna say Indonesia. I don't even know if that's a country.
Doble.
I'm afraid that's incorrect.
Damn it.
Indonesia's a country, right?
Yeah.
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 It got me really thinking about it now.
What else would it be?
Like a region.
Like a weird, like a principality or some other thing.
Something. I'm pretty sure it's a country. The correct answer was South Africa, near Cape Town.
Well,
Interesting.
I would also accept Wellington, New Zealand. New Zealand, I guess, would be the answer, because at my high school we had a thing we called Table Mountain, because you went up a slope and then it was flat.
that's the same thing.
I believe that's why the Table Mountain in South Africa is called Table Mountain, right? Because it's quite flat.
Ben's got it.
Table facts.
Ben fucking knows
Table
his
facts.
shit. Ben knows his tables and he knows his geography. And he gets to read the 7th question, which is this one. And it's so good we've got Kiwis on this quiz, because this is a New Zealand specific one.
Yeah. This is great. Which New Zealand organisation featured an ad with a woman absolutely wasting herself?
Table! Table!
Yes.
ACC!
That is
Table.
absolutely correct.
Fruity bars!
Hennessy Griffiths
Pretty bars.
Fruity bars!
on a tier.
a
You
great
could
ad.
not wait.
I was too excited about fruity bars.
I love that ad, It's not funny, but it's just shocking and informative. Holy shit.
Was
The
there
whole
another one of a dude falling off a ladder and also slipping in a shower? Or did I make those up?
no, man.
No, those were
Okay.
two real
dead
ones.
on.
Okay.
The one where he slips off the ladder, like they did a pretty good job of faking it, but it was just poorly enough shot that it kind of like was quite jarring to watch. Because you saw a guy like fall off a ladder, and then obviously what they'd done is he landed on a mattress or something, and then they cut to a shot where someone fell from a very low height. But it was very like the physics didn't quite work, and it always used to kind of trip me out.
You know the worst part about those ads is that the people were never knocked out. They were like still conscious and like, oh god, it was so visceral. Oh.
Just in a lot of pain. What was your favourite, Tyler, out of those? Because I think there was 3 of them, right? There was the coffee table, the ladder, and the shower.
Yeah, definitely the Fruity Bars ad. I do remember the first time my siblings and I saw it. We were stuck in. We thought it was a real ad, and we were laughing. We were children, so we laughed a lot, man. It's not the right message, but they're shocking ads, eh? Show them to foreigners, man, and they think we're crazy. You know?
They wig out, yeah. I think I've seen us featured on like some of those international shows where they're like, what the fuck is going on with this country? What is wrong? This is your health your public single payer health insurance. You've got, first of all, why do you have to advertise it? And secondly, why like this?
How many people are falling through tables in New Zealand? What's going on?
This is a real fucking problem. We've got big issues. We've got Haast Eagles and people keep falling through coffee tables. Tyler, how old were you when you were cracking up at the image of a mum falling through a glass table?
Probably like 11 or 12, maybe younger.
That's psychotic.
Yeah. You would too, though. Come on.
Absolutely. Yeah, good on you, mate. Fucking good on you. All right. Okay. Our 8th question will be delivered by Ben McGugan, guest host.
Is it supposed to be why?
Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Wrote these in a rush.
Why was King Arthur's table round?
Table.
Yeah, Tyler.
Is it easier to roll it into the castle because it was so big?
Dog, I love that answer.
That's a great answer.
But I'm afraid it's not the answer we were looking for. I'm so sorry. It's like a wheel, isn't it? Yeah, go on, Hennessy.
Is it to fit everyone?
Doble.
I'm afraid that's also incorrect.
No.
The reason why King Arthur had a round table is because he considered that if you had sort of made the esteemed position of being part of his court, I think they call it, like his kind of inner circle, it should be a non-hierarchical group. So in a round table, no one sits at the head. Everyone is at an even space. So it was, what's that called? What's that word? It was like a camaraderie, like an egalitarian sort of approach to being a king, which is kind of fucked up.
Sort of contradictory, but okay.
Yeah.
You do you, King Arthur.
Dude was a trippy asshole. Do you reckon the sword and the stone thing came from, like, because you know how most myths and legends came from somewhere kind of true? Do you think it was a sex analogy that they like explained to a kid, and then just over the years it got like embellished and fucking mythical and stuff?
So someone asked their mum, like, where do babies come from?
Yeah.
And they were like, well, there's a sword.
Your father has a sword, and
Yeah.
and I have a stone, and
Interesting.
I'm spitballing.
It's a sexy myth. It is.
It is.
Let's face it. I mean, there's a... I don't know. How deep do you want to go? But it's sexy as hell. It really
Go
is.
deep, Tyler. I want to hear you talk all about this sexy fucking boulder and this hot as hell sword.
I don't know, man. The last time I unleashed something sexy on the show, it was that Garfield thing, and so we'll just leave it, man. Just leave it.
To be honest, and like you know, persistent viewers of the show will know this. There's quite a chasm between the Garfield content that you brought on and what we're talking about. There's a big area of grey we can exist in between those things.
I mean, yeah, sword, meat sword in the stone. It's just
we go.
nice. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
That's my boy.
Let's go.
Okay, what are the scores right now?
Well, we've got 3 for Hennessy, 1 for Tyler.
Right on.
So-
all right. It's exciting. It's exciting.
It's still close.
It's still kind of close. We've got 2 questions left.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Tyler, you need both of these, bud.
yeah. Got that. Oh shit. I got my
You-
scoreboard there. Can you see that shit?
Oh,
I can
shit.
see that.
Oh,
Well,
what
that's
are
very
they?
good. I should be throwing to you to get the score.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm practicing Kiwi Pong today, so trying to.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh,
Is
they're
that beer
little
pong?
tomatoes.
No, it's Kiwi Pong, the World
What's-
Series of Kiwi Pong. Radio Hodaki do it every couple years, but they make sure it's actually Kiwi, so it's that.
Ah,
Yeah.
cool.
They got involved with that company when I was still there at Radio Hauraki. I used to produce for Matt Heath back in the day.
That's right. Yep.
He shot me with a t-shirt cannon in the throat at point blank range. Almost killed me.
Oh
Almost
my
died.
god, like Maud Flanders on
Yeah.
That's how she fucking died.
That's how she got.
Could have been me.
Oh no.
Your penultimate question, you two. Here it comes. What verb describes presenting evidence to be entered into the record during a trial?
Table.
Yeah, Tyler.
I don't know. Record. Is that a verb?
It is a
Doble.
verb, and it's incorrect.
Okay.
Hennessy.
What was the question again? Sorry.
The question one more time is, what verb
yeah.
describes presenting evidence to be entered into the record during a trial?
Fuck me. I'm gonna put present.
It's a good verb, but I'm afraid it's not. It's not
No.
correct. The verb I was looking for is table.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, of course it fucking
why did I
is.
even say anything else?
Oh.
You guys are gutted.
Son of a bitch. Oh wow.
Sorry, guys. And I guess this last question's for shits and gigs.
Yeah.
Your final question. Oh yeah, no, Ben, you read it out.
Okay.
Actually, do you know what? You get a point for each correct answer of this multi-choice.
Here we go.
Tyler, you're back in
Okay,
contention.
thank you.
Name 3 kinds of table.
Table.
Yeah, Tyler has buzzed in first.
A ping pong table.
1.
A Kiwi Pong table.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Go on.
And fucking surgical table.
Okay, I'm gonna just have to deliberate
Yeah,
with
yeah,
my
yeah.
co-judge. Are we gonna accept the fucking?
I don't know. What's the delineation between Kiwi Pong and beer pong? Is it just the
It's a,
red
it's a brand.
balls?
That it's just a brand. That it's a company
That
that,
doesn't
does it. I
seem
think
right
it's
to
the
me.
same table.
That seems sketchy.
I'm gonna give them 1.5 points.
That sounds
Do you
right.
know what that puts them on?
Wait, 1.5 or 2.5?
1.5. Just
surgical?
one. No, just 1.5.
Okay.
Oh no, actually,
Oh wait, did he do 3?
yeah, he did 3.
So
Give him
2.5.
1.5
1.5.
points.
Okay.
1.5 points.
I think we should give him 2.5.
No,
'cause it makes-
absolutely not. No, he's getting 1.5 points.
He's on 2.5.
He's on 2.5 total. What do you mean?
He's on 2.5 total.
Okay, sweet.
'Cause he
And
had 1
what's
point before.
Hennessy on?
Hennessy's on 3.
Folks, we've got thank you for bearing with the judges. A stunning announcement. Hennessy is the crown champion of this challenge.
Yay!
Well done.
Hooray.
Tyler, you're in second place.
That's fine. I'm
Hennessy,
okay with it.
you've written a wealth of knowledge
Wow.
spanning the gamut.
Thank
The
you.
elements, you got it. Some other I can't even remember what the other questions were.
I couldn't have done it without such fierce competition. So shout out to
thank you.
Tyler. You're a
Cheers,
great
Hennessy.
component.
Yeah, likewise. I like the wall. Do you live at Subway? That's what it reminds me of. Well done. That's me. Yeah.
Congratulations to the victor, and what a fabulous mark of sportsmanship.
You love to see it.
Sportspersonship, you truly do. Hennessy, congratulations on the win.
Thank
Tyler,
you.
thank you so much for playing. You guys are awesome. We'll catch you later.
All right. Thanks, man.
Bye. Hey,
Your
Rick.
prizes in the mail.
Bye.
Very nice. I think that went extremely well.
I think they went as
To
well
be
as we could have
honest.
hoped.
Absolutely. Let me see if I can just... there we go. Boom, we're back in. Let him explain the differences. Oh, fuck. AJ has told me... that probably would have been a better idea. Get
Yeah.
Tyler to explain the differences. Tyler, I'm sure you're in the chat. If you would, run us through what the differences are between Kiwi Pong and Beer Pong. I mean, I gotta be honest, I'm feeling pretty confident. It's just that a company has intercepted a frat tradition and sold some money by chucking a logo on top of what you could buy for yourself. But that's all G. I've been to one of those tournaments though.
Yeah?
The Kiwi Pong ones.
How big are they? How
They're
many
slick, man. Fucking hundreds of people.
Yeah?
Because they're Kiwis.
And they're getting smashed.
They're getting smashed. They love a beer.
We love a beer, mate. We love a bloody piss up, don't we? We always say,
We certainly do.
We love a bloody piss up, mate.
Fucking do. I miss them.
You miss getting pissed.
I miss getting pissed with my mates.
Yeah.
Renee said do not accept Kiwi Pong, so that was when we were still deliberating, and I'm glad that we all sort of came down on the same side of that. Tyler deserves a bonus point for his sweater. Man, maybe. Could be onto something.
I mean, Hennessy had that wall.
He didn't get one though. Getting the sword out of the stone is like trying to get the Garfield out of the lasagna. You can't do it without being the King of England. True words have never been spoken. It's absolutely dead right.
Oh, is that Renee Church?
Yeah.
Oh.
The
Renee Church. Hello.
Absolutely.
I sent my phone accidentally pocket sent a song, "Calm Like a Bomb" by Rage Against the Machine on Spotify to Renee Church and one other chat group I was a part of.
Huh.
And when you do it on Spotify, it comes up with a little thing saying, "Here's a song for you." And so Renee Church, who I've met a number of times,
Yeah.
it just got it was like, "Thanks, Ben, for this.
It's like
Have you checked it out, Renee? It's a great tune."
What, did you explain that it was a bit of a pocket dial, like a butt dial, or
I did. I
you
should have just
roll with
gone,
it?
"No, I'm a big fan of this song."
Stan it? Let
Yeah.
the universe decide for you. Now Tyler is saying that Kiwi Pong you don't have to drink beer. The cups are filled with water, and you can lean across the table. There are more rules, but you can't catch the ball to make a cup. Okay, so we've got some different rules. I take it all back, but
Okay.
I'm still not giving fucking 2 different points for bloody ping pong.
Yeah, no, come on.
Okay, hey, I've got a really cool video to share with y'all from a friend called Clancy in Portland, Oregon, a place that I've been to, weirdly, 3 times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice place.
I love it, dude. Portland, Oregon is, in a lot of ways, very like New Zealand.
Yeah.
When you walk around the suburban bits, it's very leafy, it's very tree, and you feel like you could just be in a semi-flash part of, well, any city in New Zealand, really. Clancy says, "Hi, my name is, should I say? I won't say full name just in case we're doxing or whatever, is Clancy. I'm a non-binary stand-up comedian from Portland, Oregon. Thought you might enjoy this dumb and silly video I made." I can assure you, I watched it before. It is neither dumb nor silly. It's just a fucking good time. So everybody, enjoy Clancy's vid. Oh.
It's time for the list of the week. List of the week. List of the week. This is the theme song for the list of the week. Top 10 Star Wars. Number 10, Lunk Skunk Fucker. Look, I know he's supposed to be the main protagonist of the thing, but let's face it, he's boring. Personally, I would much rather have watched him go to Tashi Station and pick up some power converters for 2 hours and 5 minutes.
But I was going into Tashi Station to pick up some power converters.
Number 9, Grandma Tarpaulin. Too pointy. You seen this guy? Pointy. Just sharp. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a character I have to worry about slicing myself open on. Number 8, Pete 3CO. Personally, I'm not a fan of the whole robots thing, but I do prefer them over pointy and boring. Also, it was really funny that one time when Pete got torn apart and he had to ride on that Ewok's back, and also that time when he got torn apart and, like, his head got replaced with the shoot 'em bot. That was also pretty funny. Number 7, The Force. The Force is so important, it's almost like another character in the movie. Like Manhattan in the movie Manhattan. Or the Mail in the movie You've Got Mail. Or Uncle Buck in the movie Uncle Buck. Number 6, Hans Christmas Andersen. Hans is just shy of the top 5, because let's face it, he's a douche. Did you hear the way he talked to Lilu? Total nerf thing. He's lucky she wasn't a Doug so that she couldn't turn him into orange goo. Number 5, Dern Skirman. You remember Dern, right? She was that sexy blue light-up lady who always showed up just in the nick of time. She was the one who stopped the trash compactor on the Death Star. And then later on in the prequels, you find out that she's got all these crazy weird weapons that she just, I guess, didn't think would be useful on the Death Star, etc. Honestly, I would have put her higher, but there's some real bangers coming up. Number 4, McClunky. Some say his name was Greedo because that's what Hans called him, and it's also how it showed up in the credits. But I think that his name is McClunky, and he's like a Pokemon, and he says his name right before he attacks. Number 3, Stuart Beckham, aka Stubaka, aka David Beckham's little brother. What Stu lacks in the ability to bend it, he makes up for in his ability to yell really loud and shoot a crossbow laser thing. How's that crossbow laser work? Like, why is the cross bit there? It feels like it would just, like, take up extra space on your back that you could have, like, other weapons. That's what George should have gone back and fixed. Number 2, Bobby Fett. A guy so cool he doesn't even bother to take off his hat for an execution. Just a true blue outlaw badass. I bet he's got Amazon Prime so he doesn't even have to go to Tachi Station to pick up power converters. This guy's probably swimming in power converters. Amazon Prime, for when you're kind of a bad guy, but you still need power converters. And finally, number 1, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Enough said. So there you have it. The toppest of the top as far as Star Wars go. You're welcome. Pew pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Like in the Star Wars.
Doble.
Clancy, that was fucking brilliant, dude. That was so good. Please keep sending content in. And everyone was also not just enjoying you, but also the table that was in the back. This really ticked all the boxes.
Yeah.
It's
It
fucking
was
sensational.
Kia ora, Clancy,
Pizza
thank
review.
you. We're not allowed to watch Star Wars here in New Zealand because it's not Lord of the Rings, but we appreciate the effort.
Exactly. We don't get all the references, but we just assume that some of it maps on to J.R. Tolkien. R.R. Tolkien?
Yeah, so there's like 40 R's in there or something.
J.R. Tolkien.
You gotta riff it up.
J.R. Tolkien.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you gotta give it
Get a
some
bit of wrestling
chutzpah,
pizzazz.
I reckon. Hey, I wanted to throw some names of movies at you, Ben, and
Okay.
you tell me what they're about.
Yeah?
Yeah, you
Okay.
guess what the plot is, okay?
Hit me.
The first movie was released in the year 2000, directed by Michael Scott Bregman. The movie is called Table 1, and Stephen Baldwin is in this film. What is it about?
Stephen Baldwin. Table 1. There's one table to rule them all. Again, very Lord of the Rings. We're only allowed to watch Lord of the Rings here in New Zealand, as you know. So I'm basing it off that. Stephen Baldwin is a small, hairy fellow, I imagine, and he's going to destroy this really powerful table. And it's, you'd think Lord of the Rings was tricky. Imagine carting a table all that way.
Table 1. The Stephen Baldwin has to destroy a table movie. What about, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Bernal and King Solomon's Table, released in 2001, directed by Carlos Saura.
King Solomon. Is he in the Bible?
If memory serves, King Solomon's the one who there was a debate about whose baby a baby was, and he was like, let's cut it in half. Let's cut it in half.
And everyone thinks he's real wise.
Yeah.
That's his main trait, is that he's very wise.
That can't be the same guy, right? The guy who everyone's like, wise King Solomon, the dude who decided to cut a baby in half because everyone was fighting over it.
Yeah. He didn't cut the baby in half.
No. Maybe that's why he's wise.
But that table is where he'd do it, surely.
So what happens in this movie? Bernal and King Solomon's Table.
It's when King Solomon, I hope this isn't disrespectful anyway, King Solomon just chopping through babies.
Chopping through babies, absolutely. With sharpened blades?
With
What are they
sharpened
using?
blade. Yeah, swords. What did they have back then? Swords.
Because the Bible parable, if I have understood it correctly, is about learning how to share, because when we don't share, we kind of, everyone gets fucked over. It's sort of
What are
an
you gonna
argument
do?
for a pooled collective of resources. But the way you've interpreted it is it's just a guy with baby bloodlust who's
Yeah.
into infanticide.
We only tell that one story where he's like, oh, guys, I'm going to chop this baby up. And they're like, oh, no, actually, we'll both co-raise the baby. I think that's how it happens. We'll co-raise this baby in a family unit. King Solomon's like, okay, yeah, all right. Okay, fine.
That's fine too, I
That's
guess.
good. Yeah,
We'll go
good.
with that.
Go
That's
off.
what I meant to say. I'm wise. That's what I
I'm
meant.
wise. That's good.
The next one is The Round Table. This was directed by Paul W. L. McDaniel in 2005.
Okay.
The Round Table.
What have we got? Stars Michael Hogan. I don't know who that is.
Me neither.
Hulk Hogan's dad.
Or Paul Hogan's cousin.
Who's Paul Hogan?
Crocodile Dundee.
Oh, that's
I
right.
think.
Yeah, hell yeah. Round Table. Well, that's got to be about King Arthur. And I loved Tyler's idea of rolling the table. No one thinks about getting tables in. Round Table would be very difficult. If you were a moving company back in King Arthur's day,
Yeah.
he's like, I got to move this table. And back in the day, you wouldn't get a folding table. It'd be like, all right, let's move this. Oh, bloody hell, King Arthur wants us to move this round table. Let's roll it, fellas.
Absolutely. And it's probably made quite sturdy as well. It wouldn't be the kind that would
You'd
break
imagine.
when you put it on its side.
Mm.
You'd hope. Okay, so is that what the round table's about? It's about
The moving company.
men.
Yeah, moving King Arthur's shit.
An Angel at My Table, released in 1990.
An angel. What? Yeah, again, angels. They're from the Bible, and in the Bible, they're like wild, and they're not just some punter with a wing. You know, they're made out of 30 eyes, and they've got 100 dicks, and
Well, okay, yeah,
they're really cool. So I hope it's like that. I hope it's like, or like an angel from some weird anime.
So this is about a multi-eyed, multi-dicked entity.
Multi-dicked entity.
Doing what? Just coming and hanging
Coming
out?
over for a cup of tea.
Coming out for a cup of tea.
Yeah.
This was directed by Jane Campion.
Yeah, that's right up her alley, right?
Yeah, it's I hate to burst your bubble because this isn't really the intent of the thing, but it's apparently a film about Janet Frame, and one that we absolutely, as countrymen of this fine nation, probably should have seen.
Yeah.
But I kind of like your one better. We've got a lot of media about Janet Frame. She released a lot of books. She's celebrated. But what we don't talk about often enough is multi-eyed, multi-dick,
celestial five-dimensional beings coming into our world for a cuppa.
Let's make that film.
Yeah.
A Cow at My Table.
A cow at my table. Now,
Yeah,
this
dude.
cow's got 3 dicks. It's very easy to comprehend this cow.
Gotcha. Traditionally, cows don't have any dicks, so this is quite a departure.
No, but it's it's an icebreaker.
Is this a short film or a long feature?
Oh man, this one drags, dude. I've been a fan of all of these films up till now. This one's a real set, I'll tell you that.
Fair enough, dude. All right, well that's just a brief little. It's almost a brainstorm. I feel like it's a good pitch meeting.
Good pitch, man. If Hollywood's watching, pay me money.
Do it. Gabby sent us an email, and I'm delighted to hear from Gabby because she has the fantastic tradition of sending us both the catch and beak of the week, and these are great things. Hi Tim, here are some birds and fish. I don't know if you need them, but just in case, I missed the show and I'm so happy it's back. With love from Canada, from Gabby. So let's get this guy on screen. This first one here, that is too small for me to read. Let me, there we go. The Dumbo octopus, so named for its 2 protruding fins that resemble giant elephant ears, is the deepest dwelling known octopus. They can be found 1,300 feet under the ocean's surface.
13,000.
Oh, sorry, yes, you did right. Although they live in the oceans all over the world, including off the Oregon coast, they're very rare. Dumbo octopi can change colours and size in order to disguise themselves from predators. They have an average lifespan of only 3 to 5 years. Dumbo octopi can swim using their big, flappy ears, or by shooting thrusts of water through their funnel to propel themselves along. Who's the cutest octopus?
Yeah, they're really cute. They're really little.
It is cute.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a superpower being able to jet yourself through the water.
And at 13,000 feet as well, that's very deep.
Yeah, true that. Stuff at that depth usually looks hideous.
Yeah.
But this guy's quite adorable. Here's another one. Ben, do you want to read this guy?
Sure, this is the big of the week. The tufted puffin, aka Fraticula cahata. The tufted puffin is found tufted puffin is a hard thing to say. Is found all along the northern Pacific coastline. They are the largest of all puffins and so named for their extravagant golden toupees. While bringing back food to baby puffins, a tufted puffin can hold 20 fish in its beak at one time. Adult tufted puffins only eat underwater. Their diets range from fish and plankton to squids, octopuses, crabs, and jellyfish. These cool birds can be found on remote islands off the northwest coast of Vancouver Island and on Haida Gwaii. I never know. Haida Gwaii.
Yeah. Cool here.
Cool here. See, they've got, I forget who, Gabby, is it, submits this?
That's right.
They've got, and this isn't, I'm not getting all, correcty about this.
Yeah.
They've got octopuses here, and they've got octopi in the other one, and technically both are correct.
Yeah.
You can use both, but octopus is more correct.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean more correct?
Because it's Greek.
Oh my god.
There we go.
That noise.
Greek, it's a Greek word, not a Latin word, so you wouldn't pluralize it like that.
Good to know.
There
So
you
the
go.
one we should probably be using more is octopuses.
You can use either, because octopi was used so often that it was accepted into the English language, but octopuses, there you go.
Ben McGugan.
Ben McGugan.
Thank you so much, Gabby, for sending those in. And thank you for the knowledge from Ben, the co-host today. I've got a video to share with everyone from Stephen Lyons.
Stephen Lyons.
Yeah, he called it Zombie National Ad. So get a load of this.
Here we go.
There it is.
Doble.
I don't know what was more scary for me, like the kind of imagery or the pixelation. Because parts of that, there wasn't a lot of pixels going on.
It's terrifying. It's very Vic Berger.
Yeah.
Familiar with his work?
I'm a big fan.
Love his work. Love his stuff. Thank you, Stephen Lyons.
Big old fan. Gonna need the link to that, please. Oh, shit. I should have Stephen Lyons on the lower third, on the Chiron machine, but unfortunately I didn't do it. Let's see how we can find Stephen Lyons. Let's do it live, eh?
Yeah.
He's a V, right? He's one of those Stephens.
Gosh, I think so, yes.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
He's on Instagram.
Insta, that's what we want. All right. So everybody, if you enjoyed that, Stel, S-T-E-L, L-Y-O-N-S.
Stallions.
Stallions. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Shit yeah. Very funny dude. And a fucking incredible improviser. It's got to be said. It has to be said.
It has to be said.
It must be said. Stephen Lyons. Go look him up and follow his shit. We've got, hopefully, coming in pretty soon. I did arrange with this person we'd give them a ring at about 5, so I've just dropped them a little link to hopefully tune in. Annabelle, who is a contributor, co-conspirator, audience member, a happening person, is going to talk us through an account that she has created, which maybe I'll just whack it up on screen, eh? In fact, I don't even know where the bloody hell was. Oh, here we go. There's a little email from her. Okay, she might be held up, so we might need to explore the account without her, but... Oh, in fact, you know what we can do instead, mate? This is critically important and essentially the whole point of the reason for the season. We've got to review some fucking submitted tables.
That's why I'm here.
My guy. Let's get it up. So, what do I need? I need to do this. Get this on like
Get
a sort
the
of full screen
tables.
thingy. Oh my god, is this gonna work? Fuck yeah, dude. Check this shit out. Okay.
Oh,
I added music. I don't know why I did that. Oh my god. Oh, hold on.
shit.
Wait. It's all happening.
oh,
Hold up. Hold up.
Forget the tables.
No. Annabelle stays. No one else can hear what we're hearing right now. But let me get Annabelle up on screen. Oh my god. It's quite confronting when it all happens at once. So let me turn your audio on. Annabelle, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm pretty good, thank you. I feel like we've been teasing to do this bit, and your timing was actually fucking spectacular. That
Yeah.
it sort of interrupted
Great.
us getting to it.
I just screeched into the driveway, and here I am.
What a fucking legend.
Yeah.
Absolute legend. Okay, so
Yeah,
I've got to get this
here.
account of yours on screen.
Mhm.
But can you
Well,
tell us
that'll be
about...
cool.
Tell me what you've done. Tell me what we're doing here.
So basically, I'm a cat person. There's no two ways about it. I really love looking at cats for adoption on Trade Me, the SPCA. Because I can't buy a cat or get a cat myself, so I'm just kind of making it have some sort of outcome, I guess. You know, there's like a point to it. There's a point to my relentless scrolling through Trade Me and looking at these cats. And Trade Me's so funny. It's so funny, and cats are funny, so it kind of just works.
Well, let's get a load of this account. I'm just gonna pop it on screen right now. So you've made an Instagram account where it looks like you're sort of collating
Yeah.
these cats that you're finding. It's Instagram.com/trademecats. It's at trademecats, spelled exactly how you'd expect it.
I can't believe that name wasn't taken.
Same, actually.
I got really lucky.
Join me as I torture myself looking at, laughing at, and falling in love with Trade Me cats that I can't have. By the way, I'm so sorry, Annabelle. How rude of me. This is Ben.
Hi,
Hi,
Annabelle.
Ben. I was wondering, I was like, oh, do I know him already? Should I not ask who that person is?
I should have introduced myself. I'm a grown person. I can do that. Nice to meet you.
Nice sunglasses, guys.
Thank you.
That's what would have thrown you. He's in disguise right now.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
I'm
for
very
sure.
famous. You'd know me.
What is your background as well? Oh, you're in front of a fireplace.
Yeah, well, we've got a broken fireplace in our room, and so
Yeah.
this is the back of it.
Annabelle, should I reveal the fun fact? Because I don't think this is doxing or anything. The fun fact that we discovered the other week when I came round.
Ah! Oh, yes,
I
you
used-
live
I
here.
used to live in this flat.
Really?
Yeah. So
Small world.
Annabelle was with Callum, who is Loud Cooking host,
Ah, yes.
and we were hanging out, and then the place where we were hanging out closed, and we were like, we want to keep drinking. We're having such a lovely time. Well, hanging out. We want to keep hanging out. We're having a lovely time. And so these
And
cool cats
drinking.
were like, we were doing some drinking. They were like, come to our flat. And then I got the address. I was like, fucking used to live here.
Crazy.
It's real trippy.
Tell you what, the brickwork in this episode of Happening has been exceptional.
Truly on point.
Really?
Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I have to watch back.
Yeah, check it out.
Worth a second look. Dude, the cats that you have found are like fucking wild. So
Yeah.
I'm looking at a purebred white Persian cat, 6 months. Thank you for tagging that, so we know what we're looking at. And you've helpfully put, why the fuck would you buy a purebred kitten? If you or someone you know is thinking about buying from a breeder, I'll beat you up.
Do it.
This cat doesn't even look like attractive, you know what I mean? It doesn't look like a pretty cat.
No, I think that's the point I was trying to make, because there are plenty of purebred cats that are beautiful, but don't be fooled. I think it's a bad thing.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, this is heartbreaking.
It really is.
Purebred cats have a lot of health issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like there's enough cats. Get yourself a cat that, you know, has just been wandering around and needs to be neutered
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
just put a big old bell on its neck.
And has like a modicum of genetic diversity
Mm.
so it will live.
What we need is a great big melting pot, if you ask me.
This guy. He's full of good ideas.
Yeah. More
I've got one-
cats.
I've got one on screen right now which is
Yeah. What are you looking at there?
I've got captioned, as a way to say thank you to my hundreds of followers, here's a gem I've had tucked away for a rainy day. And it's like, it almost looks like a little kitten ragdoll or something. It's being held, the person with their thumb, and it's just kind of like, I'm fine.
It's being held exactly how you'd hold a banana, and not a living, breathing cat at all, in any way.
Annabelle, you keep freezing up on us, and it's freaking me out. I don't know if I hope you're still with us. I really do. But evidence would suggest that you're not. I'm gonna see if she comes back. I don't know. Meanwhile, we've got all these fabulous cats to have a
We've
look
got
at.
her content, that's what it is.
Well, I
Oh.
can hear you.
Oh, she's back.
You're back.
Am I?
Yeah,
Yes.
we've got you now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a favourite one on here from memory that I could maybe pull up that you'd like to speak to?
Oh, that's a really good question. I think one of my earlier posts, there's a cat that, there was one that says like tabby cat and kittens. And then the photos on Trade Me that they had was of a black cat surrounded by a bunch of dead rats that it had hunted.
Oh my
Here
god.
we go.
Uh,
Holy...
yeah, that's Jesus.
There's a
That's a
surprising number
lot.
of photos of cats with like dead rats in their mouths, but I understand why people would want a cat like that.
I suppose.
That's I don't know, it's good marketing in a way. Like I admire the creativity of a born advertising executive to have a look at a clearly black cat that has murdered rodents and go, no, brown tabby, black kittens. It's like, it's not what this is.
Because it makes you stop and look, because you go, hold on, is that right?
It's cooked. Speaking of pets, my dog's getting quite antsy. Oh, it's because no one's fed him. Fuck, he's so good at knowing what the time is. It's crazy. I'm just going to let him in.
Go feed him.
Come on, Rufus. In you get.
Come on.
I better hold him up to the camera so he can see these cats as well.
Yeah, and I mean, I've only just barely scraped the surface. I've got so many screenshots. Hi, Rufus.
Annabelle's saying hi to you, but yeah, he knows his name. He just can't hear you because we've got headphones on and he
Okay,
doesn't.
does he have some
Do you want me to put the headphones on?
Yeah, that'd be
Can
great.
you hold
Thank
prop?
you.
Oh yeah,
Put
do you want
mine
to put
on?
your headphones on him? That'd be cool. So Annabelle, you want to have a chat to him now?
Hey, Rufus. 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 Seriously.
Yeah, I reckon
He gets it.
he's hearing his name. He's like, what the fuck? He's just a hungry boy. I'm going to pick my favourite from the account so far, if
Please
that's
do.
cool, Annabelle.
Yep.
It's definitely the one that has, like, llamas.
Oh, look, see, that's the one. It's the only one that actually isn't a cat. Because my dear friend Elsie sent that to me, saying, "I've got something for your Instagram," and it was too good not to post, so I let it slip.
So thrilled to receive my first ever submission. Can overlook the lack of hashtag cat here, but will be less lenient on future submissions. Kiss, thank you. Thank you. And who's this person? Leslie? Was that who your friend is?
No, my
my
friend's
God,
Elsie.
Oh, Elsie. There we go. Just go get rid of the doggy.
They sent that they came across that, and of course I wouldn't come across that because I only look at cats on Trade Me.
Of course. Is that the alpacas, right? Is that what I'm looking at here? Or llamas?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you the difference. But I then sent them a question in the Trade Me question feature to find out what the names of the other llamas or alpacas were, and they delivered.
They sure did. The brown girl is Coco, one white girl is Hilda, and the gorgeous whitey who looks the same as baby Jesus is Consuela. Wow.
Those people are having a good time.
They
How
are. People who keep alpacas, I think, are like, on the whole,
Yeah.
they're fun people.
Good
you know?
people.
They don't treat life too seriously. They're
Yeah,
having a
someone's
laugh.
gone, why not? Why
Annabelle,
not?
thank you for sharing this fabulous content with both the show and the world. It's got triple-digit followers, folks, so you got to get on here.
I know. Yeah, get in on the ground floor.
It's on Instagram. It's Trade Me Cats. Go get it. Go get some cat content. Thanks for having a chat to us.
Oh, thanks for having me on. It's a treat.
I'll catch you later. It's nice to see my old flat as well. Can you just calm down, Rufus?
Rufus.
All right. See
Bye,
you, Annabelle.
Rufus. Bye.
We can probably let him out.
Okay.
I reckon. Would you
do that.
mind just opening the door for Rufus? Is that okay?
worries. No worries.
Thanks, buddy. Much appreciated. All right. While you're doing that, bro, mate, let's do what we were here born to do for this episode. We're going to review people submitted tables. I was shocked at the amount of what do they call it? Interaction?
Yeah.
It's another
Something
word
like
for
that.
it. Something online. People really got involved with this and submitted a can I say shitloads? Because I'm about to, of tables. I might turn that music off.
Tables
though.
indeed.
It's kind of distracting. I'm just fucking around with stuff, learning how it works, to be honest. It's a bit
Hey,
distracting
that's
though.
cool,
So I want to start from the bottom. Get these early submissions done first. I just like to double check that we're still online. So just periodically, being what I like to do is have a look at the YouTube just to check that people are still engagement. Thank you, Ashley. That is the word I was fucking looking for. Engagement. We've got a table load of tables. We appear to still be on here. This is all good stuff. So let's try and get to the bottom of this. Okay. Ben, first one here. We've actually got multiple tables. Do you want to talk us through what your critical opinion is of these two round beauties?
I love this. This is, two small tables doing the job of one big table.
Yeah.
And it gives you a lot more options. The blue and red is just, that's a classic look. That's, what are we dealing with? Three-leggers?
They look like three-leggers to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite hard because of the perspective, but I think we got three-leggers in the mix.
No, that's a solid table. That's a beauty of a table. It's a couple tables there.
A wonderful table. What I'm going to do is just try and adjust this because I don't want to clip any of the oh no, actually I think we're good. I think we're alright. I don't think we're clipping anything. I think we're all G.
Okay.
So what would you give that out of 100?
I'd give that like 87.
Dude, that's really high.
Yeah.
I'm with you though. I think it's earned it. 87 points for Gryffindor. Well done. All right, Tyler, who we just had on the air, has sent us in this little doozy.
Damn.
I love it. It's a comfy looking table. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Those
Is it a
chairs look
dooley?
good too.
Is that what they're called? The thing on top, a dooley?
Yeah, some kind of.
Excuse me.
It's a doily.
Doily?
Post tablecloth.
I've just realised that by having a point system, I'm really pitting these tables against each other, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm gonna go with this one, 68 out of 100. But I think with like a higher res camera,
it's hard to know.
Yeah, it's hard to. There's a lot of mystery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's jazz.
I'm intrigued.
It's the pixels that aren't there.
I'm intrigued by the table. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But I need to know more.
I want to see it naked. Tyler, if you could send us a photo of that table naked, if that's not too much trouble, fucking that'd be hot. Okay.
What are we dealing with here?
What have we got?
This is not. Is this a table?
Nat has asked the question. This is technically a table, right? Well, fucking now we're back into the philosophical quandary of what constitutes a table. You're saying no. What is this? A shelf?
It's not a fucking table, I'll tell you that. Listen. It's nothing. You can't.
Jesus, it's nothing.
It's nothing.
We've got a lot of these to get through, so
Nat,
that was absolutely savage for my co-host Ben McGregor.
Sorry, I'm not playing around with this.
He's not fucking around,
I'm
folks.
the Simon Cowell of this.
DJ has sent this in. Oh, a classic. I really like this table.
This is a beaut.
This is the kind of table that I would hate to stain.
Yeah, if you stain this one, you've messed up. This is not for every dining experience. Maybe this is for when you've got people over and you're trying to impress.
This is the good china of tables, a good table, if you will. My brother, when he was a teenager, was quite into fire, and he had a couple of blowtorches, and so he had a little gas canister of butane to top them up, and he left it on the dining table one time, and it stained it something fierce, and that stain remains to this day on the dining table my parents still have.
That's nice.
Did we rate this one? Give it points?
Nah.
88.
88.
88.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
88, pretty great.
Kevin sent in this little doozy. I like that he hasn't shown the entire table. It's a very artful decision. Tasteful. Tasteful nude.
Tasteful nude. You got the switch on there. You've got, what's that thing on it?
I don't know. What is that thing?
What is that thing? Is it part of the table?
It looks like maybe the base of a blender.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Or a popcorn maker?
A popcorn maker?
Some
Kevin,
kind of-
help us out. Give us some more context here. I like the
Yeah.
black. It's very modern, chic.
Trouble though with a black table
What's that?
moving around at night.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare.
Smack into it.
Smack your toes around.
Points?
I'm gonna give it a solid 75.
75 for you. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like it a lot.
Oh, yeah. Now I know this table.
Do you?
Yeah, this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is Fringe Bar in Wellington, is it not?
Is it?
Yes, the table in the back in the green room of the Fringe Bar in Wellington.
Jeez, you got a good memory. That's amazing.
I could be wrong.
That table's really big.
Yeah.
I think you're right, because that kind of ornate mirror matches the stuff that's in there, and we've got what look to be maybe some scripts or something, which would be right what you would expect in the green room of Fringe. Yo, what about this table, writes Aaron and Elaine. Dudes, I'm going to say fucking 83%.
Damn.
A minus.
A minus for
It's
sure.
Some universities, not all of them.
Oh,
Callum.
wow. Where is this?
I don't know.
Is this New York? Is this a Boston pizzeria or some such thing? Goodness.
I mentioned this on Twitter, but what I like about this table is that it's not just for one person or one family or one flat. This is a communal place of eating. This is a meeting point.
We need to show the diversity of tables in our world.
That's what this episode's all about. Look at this kinky leg work that's going on. It's not a straight down.
No, it's like a what's it? An acute angle.
Yeah. It's very sexy.
Very sexy. That's
Points?
sexy. I'm gonna give that a 69.
69, very good. All right, here we go. This is from Lucy. Lucy sent this one.
Oh yes.
Do you this is...
Yeah, I was having dinner at that very spot, and I used a table similar to that. And let me tell you, all of the food and drink that we ordered was on the table the entire time. So it did the job of a table.
It looks sturdy as fuck.
You could blow a grenade right next to that table. It wouldn't give a shit.
It wouldn't even care.
Nah.
It would pay no attention to the grenade which had just been let off. Well, Ben, you have to distribute the points for this table you've got personal experience with.
92. I ate really nice food on that table.
Jesus.
Good memories.
92. AJ sent in this one.
Oh yeah.
I like this table. I feel like I know this table.
Yeah.
Like, me and this table have hung out many times over the years.
Yeah.
At people's houses, at different flats. Are those cassette tapes that are above it? In that,
It looks
in the
like.
shelving unit?
Unless they're like games for like a Nintendo DS.
Yeah,
Of
that's
some,
possible.
maybe? I don't
That's
know.
possible. Look, this table, it's kind of, they're really common, but it's sort of an annoying height, don't you
It
think?
is it's not a dining table, that's for sure.
It's certainly not.
It's a kiddie table.
But I love it, and it's getting from me, and it's getting kind of some bonus points for familiarity and nostalgia here. 84%.
Yeah.
Oh, mates, here we go.
Here
Paul
we
Blart
go.
Wall Cop, some sort of shrine table.
Yeah. Our Lord and Saviour, Paul Blart.
I missed this last night from the Zanny Granny, so thank you so much for sending this in.
I mean, this is a religious table.
It is.
It's not fair to review it in the same scope as a
I
practical table.
fully agree with that. So we are still going to rank it, but
Yeah.
not on the same metric that we used for the others. And it's going to get from me 3 buff Jesuses.
Yeah, just jacked Jesus is just swole as Christs.
Yeah, 3 of them. God bless you, Paul
God
Blart.
bless you, Paul Blart, and all you do for democracy.
I just standing up holding a plate now, Sarah, and sent this in. This features some art which looks really similar. Maybe it's the same artist to a piece that Chloe Swarbrick's got in her flat.
Yeah.
Hanging very prominently. I wonder if it's the same person. I love the art. The table looks very functional. Is it? I'm trying to get a read on that table. Is it a trestle or is it just a really beautifully like polished marble table or something?
It could just be like some kind of. It almost looks like maybe a plastic material that you do arts and crafts on at school.
Exactly. Fuck, mate. Sarah, I'm so sorry. I can't award it a score because I just can't get enough detail on it. But I know in my heart of hearts that I really like it.
Ugh.
Sarah sent this in. It's comforting. It's warm. It's got some children's accoutrement on and about the table. Score? Words?
I mean, the foot height is perfect. You can tell. You can tell by the bend in the knee, it's just right. So I'm going to give that a 79.
It's very good. It's a very good score. Just double check that we're still outlined. Yep, very good stuff. Sanjay Patel has sent this little number in.
A saucy little number.
This is a saucy little number.
Yeah, look
It's
at that.
Deceptive.
That table knows what it's bringing to the table, if you'll allow me.
I will.
There's the doily, or whatever they're called,
Yeah,
barely covering it.
I know.
Just revealing so much
It's like a
angle.
loincloth.
Like a little, like this is table cleavage is
Yeah.
what we're dealing with here.
Yeah.
The table knows too.
The table is confident. The
Yeah.
table is attractive. The table gets 88 points for what it's got going on.
Beautiful.
It's a saucy table.
Yeah.
This one sent in from Guy Montgomery.
Love him.
This is a fucking good table. Look
Yeah.
at the thickness on that.
That's a thick boy.
A great thick boy that's pulling its weight. And I like the chairs. The chairs. The legs on it.
Yeah.
If you look in the corners, it's got two bars
Like
that go down into a prong.
V's. Yeah.
It's fucking good.
Yeah. Solid.
Do you reckon that grain's real, or do you think that that's
Let me get a little.
that vinyl stuff that you put on to make it look like wood grain?
I think it's probably the fake stuff.
Do you
'Cause I
think?
Yeah.
You could be right. I don't know.
It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell. It does look solid though. If you're going to go to the trouble of getting that much MDF to put it like a vinyl on top, why wouldn't you just
Yeah,
get
you probably
actual
get
wood?
actual wood. I don't know.
Guy, it's hard for us to assess, my man.
A lot of stuff going on there. But 81.
Oh,
I like everything else. I like everything I can see.
I think this one might be a reply to Guy's one, I believe. Because Amy put "fuck off, Guy" LeMayo. And look, I'll just repeat the comments that I put last night when I saw this pop up on Twitter. This is assertive, it's dominant, it's medicated.
Yeah. This is interesting because it's in a similar branch as that one that we reviewed before that wasn't a table, but that's a side table.
Yes. This is a
If ever I've
bedside
seen
table. I want to give it like a lot of points.
Yeah.
Like early 90s.
Yeah. Okay.
91 points.
Yeah.
So you beat Guy's fucking table, that's for sure.
Hell yeah.
Stephen Lyons, who sent us in the National Zombie ad before, this is the table that he sent for assessment. I love this table. This is a date table.
Yes.
This is the table that you get to know someone at. It's intimate.
You can look back at this table in 20 years' time and go, that's where we met.
That was the table. Score?
84.
I'm going to do a maximum of 5, and then we got to curtail this.
No, yeah.
I feel like I owned a table really similar to this.
Same.
I can't remember when. We've all had a table like this, yeah?
Yeah.
And you feel proud having a table this good.
Yeah.
Because just because it's common doesn't mean it's not good. It's fucking good.
Now look at the workmanship on that. Look at those those sturdy, stout legs. Again, quite short, but
They're
that's
like
the trick.
calves, eh?
Yeah.
Like really overdeveloped calf muscles.
Yeah, this table does squats and everything.
This table's never missed league day in its fucking life.
Nah.
90 points even.
Done. Easy.
Stefan sent this one in. Oh man, I'm so captured with the chairs, it's hard to look at the table.
Yeah, the chairs are pretty
Look
dynamic.
at that fucking upholstery work.
Ugh.
There's not a scratch on that chair.
No.
It's in beautiful nick. I really like the rounded sort of
Yeah.
edge of the table.
Now I think this table might have a. Is it got a folder outy bit?
I reckon
thing?
you're right.
Shit, there's so much I don't know. At the moment, I'm going to give it like a 65.
Oh,
It's a
hold
fine-
on. 65 is very low.
It's a fine table, but I need to know more.
I think it expands, and let's assume it does. Does that change your score at all?
If it folds out,
Yeah.
if it's got that option, none of the tables I've seen so far do that. If it does that, it's in the high 80s.
Well, then I'm happy to report that Stefan has said folds out to normal dinner table size if we ever meet someone to invite to dinner in this town.
88.
This is from Hennessy.
Yes.
All the essentials.
Yeah, well, they're all there. You got glue. She pulled all of this out of her hair normally.
Glue, tampons, Savlon. And you get like ulcers in your mouth.
Oh yeah.
What's that stuff? Is that eye drops?
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe
clear
it is. I
eyes.
thought that was glue.
It's a very good move. AirPods, a couple of versions of some corded headphones, which I'm all about. Getting harder to find a phone for them.
Paper clips. Yeah.
Zigzags. Hard to resist the table, but I'm gonna give it a 86.
Yeah.
86
Very
points.
fair.
Annabelle,
Whoa.
who we just spoke to.
Loves a sew. Is that a sewing table? No. Hang on.
That's a what do we got going on there? That's a camera
It's a camera and some coat hangers.
and a beautiful lamp.
Lovely lamp.
But again, we're not here to qualify the lamp or assess the lamp. We're here to critique the table.
yeah.
So what do you think about the table?
It's quite narrow, isn't it?
It's really narrow. It's quite a thin board, which means it is movable. It looks like it's kind of collapsible too, although I might be looking at a clothes horse in front of the table. It's hard for me to tell.
Yeah. I'm going to go like a 64.
Oh, Annabelle, I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Annabelle. Love your content and everything,
Yeah.
but it's hard to know.
Rules are rules.
Rules are rules. I don't
Tom
make them.
Noislang. Jesus.
Holy
A table where I'm
shit.
staying in Auckland, made from Californian grapevine. Are you kidding me, Tom?
Tom.
Jesus, you've made it. You've made it, my dude.
Me.
I think we've got another shot of this bad boy. Look at that.
Oh.
From the above.
Oh, boy.
You've heard about that kink of like getting someone to shit on a glass coffee table while you're underneath it?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Because you could do that with this one.
You sure could.
I just feel so like... It's such a fancy table.
It really is.
Which in some ways would make it all the sweeter because you're like defiling this incredibly expensive glass table.
That must be part of it for them. People
Sorry
are
to
into
lower
that.
the tone. I'm giving this one 95 points out of 100 points because I love rich stuff, and this is probably the last one we're going to have a look at from Josh. What do you make of it?
Great, love it. Little pragmatic little holes in there.
I think it's made out of pallets. Am I wrong? I think
that
he's
just a
gotten
pallet?
well, it looks like the right dimensions to just be a pallet that he's put in these.
I made
these
this
plates on
table
top of.
myself and I'm very proud of it. Well,
Fuck, Josh is good at stuff.
and he's just like polished up the wood on it or something.
Joshua _ Drummond with 2 M's in Drummond on Twitter. Have you seen his paintings?
No?
They'll make you weep.
Yeah?
That's how beautiful they
I'm
are.
ready to weep at this table.
He paints birds, and they
Oh,
are
I
just
love
sensational.
birds.
Dude, I got to show you this account. Anyway, the table. How many points is it getting, my dude?
That's getting a 91.
91. There we go. And then I just got to get this last little bit sent in from Tom. He is hopefully, yeah, I think that's coming up on the thing. So this is YouTube is alleging the world's most expensive
Oh.
table at $50,000, and it expands in a kind of geometric wonder pattern. Pretty
Wowzers.
incredible. I would argue $50,000 is probably more expensive tables on God's green earth, but
Yeah.
nonetheless, that absolutely fucking rules.
That's bananas.
Isn't that
it's
cool?
so, when it comes together, it's so like a single piece. Oh.
Solid. I'm not giving it any points because we're not here to be grading other people's theoretic. Yeah, we are. Tables. We're here to get the real deal. But thank you for sending it in, Tom. It's a nice reminder of what we can achieve in life. It's good to have aspirations, and that table is nothing if not an aspirational table. That's going to do it for the stream today. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. And my biggest thanks reserved for the man who is sitting right next to me, Ben McGugan.
Pleasure to be here, mate.
You've done a wonderful job.
Thank you so much.
And I think you've been quite a fair assessor for this final segment as well.
Thank you. I pride myself in my fairness of table assessment. It's what I've always said.
What would you like your parting words to be for the Happening 29 audience?
Gosh. Everyone's rated the tables in the chat. Kaki te, see you later. I'd come by any time.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Thank you.
I might be doing Happening 30 on location, TBC.
Exciting, Happening 30.
It's a biggie. It's a big one for sure. Hey guys, love you all. Take care of yourselves out there, and just don't look at enough news so that you get the stuff you need. But just maybe call it on the news, I reckon.
Yeah, you owe it to yourself.
Just maybe chill out on the news a little bit. But I'll catch you this time next week. So until then. Take care. Love you lots. Goodbye. Goodbye.